So it wouldn't be a new Apex update if it didn't come with tons of bugs and glitches, and boy is there more bugs and glitches. So yesterday the Urban Assault Collection event dropped, and so did the final set of breakout challenges, which once you complete all of them will give you the brand new Flatline and the new Runway Renegade raid skin. Well, there was a bit of a glitch to do with this. Basically, once you complete these challenges, a lot of you won't instantly actually receive the reward, and you might think you just did all of those challenges for nothing. The same thing happened to me. As soon as I completed the challenges, you can see everything's complete, but I didn't have the Flatline skin, but I did have the Runway Renegade raid skin. However, I couldn't equip it, and I thought, oh no, here we go again. Another glitch. I'm not even going to get these rewards. But luckily, if you just restart the game or exit to the main menu and come back into the game, then you will get these skins one by one. I actually had to restart the game twice to actually be able to get both of them. First, it gave me the Legendary Wraith, then I restarted again, and it gave me the Flatline skin, and now I can actually equip it and use it. So if this happens to you, don't worry, just restart your game a couple of times, and it should be fixed. I saw a lot of people talking about that on social media, and with previous bugs in Apex, you can't blame people for being worried. But I'm still happy that I was able to get a nice free reward from Apex this season, and Apex aren't going to be as generous in Season 21, but there's a way you can still get rewarded just for playing Apex next season, and that's with Gamergains. So why not make the most of playing Apex and earn real cash and crypto rewards or Apex gift cards so you can buy any cosmetics that you like. Just simply sign up to Gamergains and link your account, and you're ready to start completing challenges in-game to earn rewards. They also host some really awesome tournaments where you can earn big crypto rewards, such as their monthly tournaments where the top 800 players get paid. All you have to do is play ranked, and based on your performance, you'll make your way up the leaderboard, and with that comes the prizes. So what are you waiting for? Sign up to Gamergains using the link in my description to get a bonus when you sign up. We're going to be playing the new legend in Season 21, so you might as well get rewarded while you do it. And once you've earned some rewards from playing the tournaments, head over to the marketplace and redeem Apex gift cards to spend your Apex coins to your heart's content. So thanks to Gamergains for sponsoring this video. As I said, link in the description. Now in a minute, we'll get on to talking about the new legend Alter coming in Season 21, but there is another major problem in Apex right now with the 3 Strikes game mode. Of course, 3 Strikes is back, and 3 Strikes is also back in the Apex Rumble tournaments, but it still has a glitch that was in 3 Strikes months ago when it was last in the game, and they still haven't managed to fix this bug. Basically, if you use Valkyrie's ultimate in 3 Strikes, then you or your teammates who used it will end up spawning at the origin of the map if you die and respawn. Like literally, instead of skydiving inside the zone, you'll just spawn on the ground at the origin of whichever map you're on, and if that's out of the zone, then tough luck, you'll just die to zone, which really sucks. And this has been amplified so much because right now the Valk challenges are out and everybody is playing Valk. There's like 10 Valks in each game. They're all trying to complete the challenges. Of course, there's a challenge where you actually have to use your ult with a teammate. So a lot of people are doing that, and a lot of people are getting caught with this glitch and spawning at the origin. So if you want to get some easy kills, just go to that point of each of the map during 3 Strikes and you'll see people just start popping up out of nowhere. So yeah, the bugs are back in Apex, and I think this is pretty bad since 3 Strikes was in the game months ago and this was a problem then. So I don't know how they haven't managed to fix it. We know that EA have been laying off a lot of QA playtesters, so this is pretty much what happens when you fire a bunch of staff that are made to test these kind of things. Hopefully Season 21 can run a little bit smoother. I mean, Season 20 has been crazy in terms of all these glitches, and the 3 Strikes one is definitely bad since 3 Strikes is the game mode that you'll be able to play in the Apex Rumble tournaments, which start today, and you earn points in these tournaments to get rewards at the end of the Apex Rumble next week. So you don't want any of these glitches happening in those game modes. But let's hope Season 21 runs a lot smoother than this. And speaking of Season 21, there was actually a leak from an unverified source, so take this with a pinch of salt, but they seem to show the new season and what it's actually going to be called. Apparently, it's going to be named Upheaval. Yeah, if this is true, then it's a bit of a weird name. It doesn't really roll off the tongue, but I feel like they do like to use kind of weird words, and it does actually make sense if you look into the word upheaval. Trust me, I didn't know this this was a word as well, but upheaval actually means a violent or sudden change of disruption to something. And we know that Season 21 has had a violent change to Broken Moon. It's completely disrupted, and the new legend Alter seems pretty violent and pretty disruptive. It also means an upward displacement of part of the Earth's crust. So, I mean, I guess you could tie that stuff into Broken Moon. But what do you think of Season 21 being called Upheaval? With that definition, it actually does kind of make sense. But like I said, we'll have to see tomorrow what the season name is, because this was kind of a leak that came out of nowhere, but I don't know, I kind of believe it. But that's what Season 21 might be called. But the big thing in Season 21 is our brand new legend, Alter. And Apex are ramping up the teasers even more. In my last video, I talked about the firing range teaser, which lets you throw a Nessie into a Wraith portal and a Mahjong tile appears out of the other end. Well, over on Twitter, Apex actually released a few videos to promote the Urban Assault Collection event, and you can see a few little animations pop up, which all relate to the new legend. So, the first GIF that we can see is this cracking portal sort of appearing. This is obviously to do with one of her abilities. We know she can open up portals. We know she can phase through walls. We know she opened up a giant portal in the sky, and her ultimate allows her to create a regroup portal. So this is very likely one of those abilities being showcased here in this icon format. It could also be the passive. We know her passive should let her grab items from death boxes at range, and she'll probably use her void portals to do this. We also have another animation which shows her tail. We've seen her tail cropping up in the lobby as well, so this is kind of the unique part of her. And they also show an animation where you can actually see the legend herself and her tail swaying in the background, and this could very well actually be her select animation. I think her select animation is probably going to focus a lot on that tail, so imagine this in a select screen with the actual model of the character doing it. I mean, that makes sense. It probably is a portion of her select animation. So the teasers are really ramping up, and we should be getting the trailer tomorrow. Now, I would have thought we'd seen a premiere for the Apex trailer tomorrow by now. As I'm currently recording this, there is nothing on YouTube, but that might come later. But fingers crossed, we get the stories from the Outlands for Alter tomorrow, which will reveal a lot more about her. What we currently know based on rumors and leaks is that Alter is from another timeline, another dimension, and her parents were killed, and she's traveled to our dimension or our timeline of Apex Legends because she's going to force Horizon to help her with time travel, which will probably be to save her parents or something like that. But we know she's going to be pretty aggressive in forcing Horizon to help her. We'll see a lot more in the trailer tomorrow. Since she can travel through dimensions, apparently we'll see her living multiple different lives. A lot of people have speculated that it's actually Mila Alexander, which is Crypto's sister, because of the hacking aspect, but that's definitely not the case. I actually don't believe it's going to be a character we've seen before. A lot of theories did suggest that it could be Subject Zero, which might be a patient that Wraith had tested on, hence her having void-like abilities. But again, I actually don't think this is necessarily going to be the case. I think it's going to be a whole new legend that we've never seen before. But it's exciting times, that for sure. So let me know in the comments, how are you finding the breakout challenges? Have you managed to get your flatline yet? The challenges are pretty painful to play right now, especially since so many people are playing Valk. It's hard to even pick Valk, so the last thing we need is all these bugs in Apex holding us back. Anyway, leave your predictions for Alter in the comments. Let's see how many of you get it right.